Okay guys, now we are going to the next chapter, which is chapter 13, and the chapter is about increasing and decreasing function. Okay, so as the name suggests, we are going to learn what is an increasing and what is a decreasing function. Okay, so to save time, now I'm going to perform some magic. Okay, I've really written down what is required. Okay, so don't look at this side. Okay, so don't look at this side. Now just concentrate on the graph, and what do you see? Okay, it's just a graph, and the red colored lines are gradients. Okay, so you can see that all the gradients are sloping from the left to the right. Okay, so all these are positive gradients. Okay, so in short, if the gradient is positive, it will be a increasing function. Okay, so likewise, if I'm going to show you the decreasing function, I guess some of you might know what is going to happen. Okay, so there you go. This is an example of decreasing function. Okay, so you can see that the gradient is always sloping from the left to the right downwards. Okay, so these are all negative gradients, and that's why it's decreasing function. Okay, so don't worry for those who are not able to copy all this. You can always go back home, follow the link in the YouTube, and slowly copy while pausing the video. Okay. Okay, as usual, I will start off with an example for you to follow. So let's get it started. Okay, now you are going to solve this example. Don't worry, it's not found in the textbook. So what you need to do is copy down this question, or if you don't have time to copy down, just understand the question. Okay, you can copy back at home. Okay, so your objective is to find the range of value of x for the following equation over here. Okay, and it must be an increasing function. Okay, so you're going to find what values of x will make it an increasing function. Got it? Okay, I'm going to remove this. You just bear in mind what's the equation, okay? Okay, now take a look at this. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, now just bear in mind just now what have we covered. Okay, it's the gradient. Okay, so I must have been mentioning in the previous few lessons that what is gradient? Okay, it's related to dy dx. Okay, so if we are interested in that, and definitely we are going to find dy dx. Okay, so this is the first step. Any problems? I don't think so. Okay, so what you need to do is find dy dx, and it should be 10x minus 10. Okay, and what's so special about this? Okay, so remember just now what I showed you for increasing function, gradient must all be positive. Okay, so what we are doing is for increasing function, gradient, or we call dy dx, must be positive. Okay, so and the next step would be, okay, sorry, this is a 0. Okay, this is a 0. So 10x minus 10 is more than 0. Okay, so this is a simple inequality, and if we are going to solve it, we should just get x greater than 1, and that will be the answer. Okay, so don't worry, I will be giving you more examples and for you to try. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so now is practice time. Okay, so right now I want all of you to turn to textbook. Okay, page 339, exercise 13A. Okay, now let's look at question 1B. Okay, 1B, what the textbook says is they are only interested in increasing function. Okay, so now let's take a look at question. The equation given is fx is equal to 3x squared minus 12x plus 7. And I'm going to give you 1 minute. Follow the method what I did just now and try to solve this question. Okay, so your 1 minute starts now. Okay, your 1 minute's up, and let's review the answer. Okay, so this is the question I'm talking about, and this again what we have discussed. They are looking for increasing function. Okay, but no matter what, we have to find the f prime x, which is the same as dy dx. Okay, so now let's find f prime x, and do you get this as your answer? Okay, 6x minus 12. Now notice that what I have over here is greater than 0. Okay, because we are looking for increasing function. Okay, so if we are going to continue solving the inequalities, you'll get 6x greater than 12. And if you're going to solve this simple one, you get x greater than 2 as your final answer. Okay, so I hope majority of you got it right. If not, you can always go back and rewatch this YouTube video. Okay. Now, let's go to the next question. And okay, what I want you to do is look at this question 2C. Okay, 2C is a bit different. So look at the question. They are asking you to find decreasing function. Okay, and if you take a closer look, equation might be a bit harder, and I'm going to go through with you step by step. Okay, so just get ready to copy down the notes really fast. Okay, but if not, just go back and continue. Okay, so what is the first step? Okay, the first step is always to find the dy dx or f prime. Okay, so as usual, we are going to do the differentiation, okay, of the first derivative. So no, I think all of you should have no problem in getting this. Okay, now the problem starts, okay, later on in the working. So the next step is decreasing function. So decreasing function is totally opposite. So what I'm going to do is f prime x must be lesser than 0. Okay, so this is what you should get. Okay, 6x squared minus 6x minus 12 lesser than 0 this time. Okay, now the next step after working, of course, okay, I'm going to do a simple factorizing or simplification. Okay, so I notice that I can take out the 6. Okay, the 6 over here. So once I take out the 6, okay, I'm left with x squared minus x minus 2. So this one is pretty easy. Some of you who are very weak in factorization by cross method, you can always use your cheat method. Okay, the cheat method will be Edmund, your best method. Okay, is to use your calculator. Okay, so if you by any means, you should be able to get this. Okay, 6 x plus 1 x minus 2 to do the factorization. Now the next step. Okay, I can always get rid of the 6 by dividing the 6 on both sides. So you notice that the other side is still 0, because 0 divided by 6 is still 0. Okay, So after this, the next step would be, aha, most of you will have forgotten this. Okay, now take a closer look at this one. Okay, now this is the thing you have learned in last year. Okay, so when you are going to solve inequalities like that, you have to draw this and label -1 and 2. Okay, now notice that, okay, this is looking for lesser than 0. So your graph, I'm looking at the lower portion. So you can see the shaded red color portion. Okay, and if you are looking at that, the answer will be in between the critical value, so it's -1 and 2. So that's your answer. Okay, so I hope all of you got it. The rest of the exercise, the question in the exercise would be about the same. So what you have to do is follow the steps in the video and you will get it. Okay, so I will end this lesson now. So what you have to do is continue to do your questions in the textbook. See you for next lesson.